Here's our hero, Mike, climbing corporate ladder to meet his future employer. But wait, how did he find that interview?
I found my internship at NFL Films because I actually did a broadcast programming class for Professor Janes, and I did some networking and sent an email to the producer of NFL Playbook, and he asked me to come in. I interviewed him. He gave me a tour. We started talking, and basically it was all about first impression.
Nervous? Don't be. But, what should one do in an interview?
Just be relaxed, be you, be loose, be colorful, and just show them why you want the job.
Probably, well, it's obviously all about the first impression, but you want to be yourself. You don't want to go in there and act like you're somebody else. You want to make sure that you compose yourself in a very appropriate manner, but at the same time, you want to kind of bring out something else that they haven't seen in another person, like be individual.
What do you want?
I'm here for
Kate, why are we letting random people into the office? Never mind it. Why are you here? What are you doing here?
I'm here for my internship interview.
Sure, yeah. Alright, sit down. Yeah, that's...
You gotta have drive. I'd say you'd have to have some commitment, some serious drive, and heart doesn't hurt at all. You know, people want to see you put your everything into what you do, and if you do that, hopefully your hard work will go noticed by somebody, or won't be unnoticed, I guess.
So what are you looking for in an intern?
We're looking for someone that's hardworking, has good interpersonal skills, dependability, and someone that's going to have a flexible schedule.
Well, I have all those things, and I'm really trying to be a part of this business.
So do you care if this is a non-paid internship?
Well, I mean, I like my money, but yeah, that's fine.
So how did you find out about this internship?
Well, I did some research online, and you know, I watched MTV before. It's like one of my favorite channels, so I thought it'd always be cool to work with you guys.
Following these important steps can land you an internship.
Now that's the sign of success.
What do you think is the most important thing that companies are looking for in a resume?
Well, I mean, you can't really put a grade on something like our field. It's kind of like an art in a way. So I wouldn't say your GPA would be your biggest. I'd say what the companies really want to see is they want to see experience, because you can't buy experience. You can't really be taught experience. You just have to go through it and just kind of go through everything that comes hand in hand with like dealing with the goods and the bads. So I'd say experience would be the number one.
And last one, how many resumes did you send out?
To get an internship, or all in all?
To get an internship.
I've applied for 3 different internships since I've been at Ryder, and I've only heard back from one, luckily. It was Outpost Digital, and you know, they were extremely willing to get me on board. I did it for free. I did it for credit. So you know, now I'm going to try and actually work for a paid internship with them over the winter and probably next semester for a bit, just to make some extra money and just get that experience.
Awesome. Good deal. Cool.
What was the one aspect of your time as an internship that surprised you?
Well, working for the NFL as like a huge football fan, I guess I hoped that I would meet more players. But in my position, I actually met more behind the scenes, the people that worked on like the really big productions like Hard Knocks and Playbook and, Replay. But there is the opportunities, like the cool stuff, like if you work there for 2 years, you get to go to a Super Bowl, like things like that. So that was pretty neat, the perks of it.
What do you think is the most important thing that companies are looking for in a resume?
Experience is probably one of the most important things, but I think a lot of people think that you need experience outside of school, but if you have experience in school, it shows that you're able to multitask while in college, which shows that you have a lot of drive and that you can do a lot of different things all at once, which I think companies look for.
Last one. How many resumes did you send out?
Well, for that, I didn't have to send out, I only had to give him one, and I actually got the job before he read it. So it is proof that you can get an internship without without them just being impressed by your resume. But since I graduate in 8 days, I've probably sent out like 50 resumes to many companies. You have to send out as many as possible.
Deal.
Good?
Awesome.